So one of the things that happened last year was while I was at the gym, it had started to rain, and I didn't notice this, but the soft top, the glass separated from the fabric on the soft top. Um, the soft top is in otherwise, pretty good condition. So I bought this car back in 2018, so the top has been on at least since then. But the glass separated. You can see where the adhesive separated from the glass. So I did some research and I looked online. I looked at a few videos on YouTube of people, fixing the soft tops with some adhesive. So I ended up picking up this 3M window weld based on recommendations from a few upholstery shops and interior guys. So I'm going to try this out. I also picked up some of these universal vacuum clamps. So these are to help suction the glass to the area where the adhesive is going to be applied. So imagine this is the lip here of the fabric, and it suctions on there like that. So these are going to help with that. So I'm going to attempt to clean the area where the adhesive separated and try to reapply some adhesive and see if that works. This is all in an attempt to not have to replace this soft top yet. I could do that, but I'd rather not right now. But we're gonna try this and see how well it works out. All right, so as you can see here, the top is separated from the glass here. So what happened is the adhesive separated here. I don't know what caused this premature failure, but maybe it was just, over time. I'm not sure, if that's, common for these aftermarket tops. I haven't seen an OEM top do this, but we will attempt to try to fix this. So we're going to take several tries, and you're going to see me kind of going through the motions of trying to actually fix that. So I'm going to get some cleaner and try to clean this if I can find where I put it at. All right, so since I don't have, or actually this tube is fairly long, so it's not the easiest to kind of maneuver with. So I'm going to try this method. So I put a little bit on this cardboard, and I'm going to use a just a scraper or some kind of applicator to spread this on there. And then I'm going to try to attach this along the back side to hold it in place. So let's see if this is going to work. All right, so we got some progress here. Um, I have it kind of braced on the back side. On this side, that side was fine. But down through here, I do have the clamps on, and I'm going to try with the outside seal first because that one was the easiest. And then I'm hoping that that might hold enough to where I can get them on the back side and do that one. So we're gonna let that sit and cure and see if that works. So I will be back, maybe not today, but you won't notice it in the video. But I'll be back to check on the progress of that curing, and then we can continue going around and on the backside. All right, so right here, I'm actually just climbing into the car really quick so I can kind of show what the underside looks like. And as you can see, I have the clamps fastened on one side. I still have to do the rest of the other side there. Just adding the glue to the seam part there in the window. But you can see here, it's a little messy under there, but I got to clean that up. But you can see how I have that suction to the bottom and those set in place. I'm actually going to let these sit here for a while, and you can kind of see on the outside here kind of how that looks and how that's pressed up against the window. So these things definitely help. All right, so now that I let this cure for, it's been a couple of days, as you can see, it's dried and not the prettiest refit, but it works. It's sealed. I water tested it, and it actually works. So it looks like it may hold up. Only time will tell. All right, so I actually want to show a little bit of the inside here for just a moment. So if you can see back in there, see if I can get that to focus. So that corner there, so each side has a corner like that, and you kind of want to get something to hold that in place. I use these little suction devices, and they work pretty well. One thing, you need to use some sort of lubricant, water, or water mixed with dish soap to get it to stick. Because if you don't, they will not stick. But as you can see, the glue, it seems to be holding from the inside. It's all the way across. The one thing that I did do was so the first thing I did was I let this top down. So I let it all the way down so the glass kind of lays flat on the back side of this tray back here. That way I could pull this up close enough to get it to stick to the window. All right, so once I um, let the top back up and put tension on the top, and it put tension here, it allowed me to go from the inside and pull the bottom piece of fabric up to the window and suction it. The glue is pretty tacky, so once you squeeze some of the glue out, let it sit for a few seconds to get pretty tacky, and it will kind of hold up in place there enough for you to get the suction cups on there. So once you do that, then you can kind of go along and glue the under fabric and suction it to the top. So that made all the difference. But it's holding now, so we will see how it looks over the next few weeks or a few months. If anything else happens, now I have a method to fix it. But thank you all for watching. Please subscribe, check out my other videos, and stay tuned for more content. Take care.